All right, question 19. We have this figure here with all these questions to answer. So let's get started. What is the measure of angle J? So this one, which is perfect, it's in this triangle. So triangle has, they add up to 180. So 180 minus 24 minus 64. I'm going to go to Desmos. 180 minus 24 minus 64 is 92. So J is 92. And then we want to complete a similarity statement for these two triangles. Because they're kind of twisted around, I want to draw them out. I have the big triangle, and then on top of that, twisted over, I have the smaller triangle. So F is 92 degrees, and we just found out J is 92 degrees, right? So if I turn that around, I'm going to have 16 down here between J and G. And then I'm going to have my short side here, F to H, with 20 in between. And then I'm going to take the long side here, that's 45 to G. And here's my long side, 36 to K. That really helps me draw them out because the order matters. So if I'm going F, G, H, F, G, H, I'm going to go J, K, G. See how we went all the way around. And if those are similar, the angles are the same. So G is 24 and K is 64, and that's going to help us with our next question. Then G would be 64 here, and H down here would be 24. So our next question goes, well, what's F to G to J? So what's this angle? Well, I'm going to add them, right? 64 plus 24 is 88. Okay, what is G to K? So what is this side length? If I call it X, how can I figure that out? And then I want to know G to H as well. So I'm going to want to know the whole way. So it's not a right triangle, so we cannot use Pythagorean theorem. I can use these other sides, though, to get my side ratio. So if I go 45 to 36, and then 20 to 16, that's going to be, I'm just going to put it in here. My side ratio is going to be 1.25 and 1.25. So now I need to figure out how am I going to determine this side length. Not using the Pythagorean theorem. Well, look at this extra number that's given to us right here. This is 10, right? So if this is X plus 10. So we're actually going to have to use both of those to solve. So I'm going to do the same thing we did here to get our side ratio of 1.25, which I might leave as a fraction as 5/4. Let's see. And set up the ratio for our sides we're solving for. So I have X plus 10 over X equals, well, let's just leave it 1.25. Because now I'm going to multiply both sides by X. And I'm left with X plus 10 equals 1.25X minus 1X. I'm going to write 1X because 1.25 minus 1 is just 0.25. And when you divide 10 by 0.25, you get 40. All right, so this side is 40. Right here's 40. And this whole side is 40 plus 10, which is 50. So now let's put in everything. I'm going to move this back. Sorry, moving stuff all over the place. So measure of J is 92. And then complete the statement. So we do try parentheses JKG. And this was 88. And then 40, 50.